Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Bakemonogatari, but today I'm going to be checking out episode 9. But last time on episode 8, after consulting Yoshino about how to assist Tsuruga with her little problem with the Raincoat Devil, he presented two solutions. Solution 1 was to just cut off her arm, to just amputate it and get it over with. And solution 2 was to make it impossible for the devil to grant her wish. And her wish was to see Araragi dead, so making that an impossible task is easier said than done. Now Tsuruga insisted that they just cut off the arm and just amputate it, but Araragi, being Araragi, refused to do that. And he insisted that they try to make it impossible for her to kill him. And how did he intend to do that? Well, he tried to boost his vampire powers a little bit so that he could tank her attacks, to try and survive, to make it so that no matter how hard she tried to kill him, she couldn't do it. He hoped that his semi-immortality healing factor would be able to withstand her, and he bet everything on that. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out for him, because once they started fighting, she demolished him. Easily. Sure, he managed to block a couple hits and kicked her in the leg, but after that, it was a total wash. To the point where she even blew a hole through his body, grabbed him by the organs, and spun him around into a friggin' wall, full-on Mortal Kombat fatality style levels of brutality. So yeah, he was done for, and he would have probably just straight up died had Senjugahara not showed up. Thankfully, Yoshino called her up, and she walked in and took care of the situation because she was doing all of this for Senjugahara, and since Senjugahara got in the way and said that if she were to kill Araragi, she would kill her in return, so yeah, definitely made it impossible to complete that task. Yep, all it took was Senjugahara reaching out to Tsuruga and, finally mending the wounds here to bring this little monkey arc to a close, and now everybody's friends. They're all buddies, which is great. Honestly, it was a pretty compelling arc, and one of my favorites thus far, but now we've got Nadeko Snake, Part 1. We'll see exactly what that entails, so without further ado, let's find out. Okay, to start off with, snakes. She is specifically going to this shrine of a snake god and killing snakes, cutting them up and pinning them to the tree. Is this an attempt to appease a snake god? Is it an attempt at defying the snake god? It's probably one of those two things. But whatever the heck is going on here with the snakes, it's causing her to hate her body, which is a very negative thing, a very real problem that a lot of people struggle with. And I can understand that, sympathize. Especially when, apparently demon ghost snake things are involved, leaving snake prints all over you. I don't know, some people probably think that looks cool. You could pass it off as a really neat tattoo. There's probably more to it than just the prints being there. It probably has to do more with how they got there, doesn't it? By the way, it's interesting that she gave them no heads up of what she was going to do before she did it, that she just stripped down without warning them first. All she did was say turn around, and then she just did it. But I can kind of get why, it's an embarrassing thing to do, and just saying it ain't easy, but it did need to be done so that they could see the snake stuff. Also, Tsuruga just keeps an extra pair of bloomers on her at all times, just in case she needs to wear them, I suppose. I mean, I can't imagine a practical application of why you'd need to have them on you at all times, but, well, I could think of a couple, I guess, but none that would typically come up. Also, if she just needed to show off the snake skin things, did she even need to take off all her clothes for that? I'm thinking about it, like if she just, lifted up, the shirt a little bit. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's a condition for them showing up, because they weren't there immediately. It took a little bit for them to show up on her, so maybe there's a weird condition like that. I don't know. But hey, this is Bakemonogatari, so realistically, even if you could argue that she didn't have to do that, they were gonna do it anyway, because it's Bakemonogatari. But besides all that, This is a weird circumstance we're getting into so far. I don't have much of an inkling on exactly what's happening and causing this. It involves snakes, obviously, duh. Goes without saying, she's got the snake scars on her. Maybe there's been some snakes messing with her, but how does it connect to her killing the snakes at that specific shrine? What terrible traumatic things are going on with poor Nadeko? I don't know, but I'm probably gonna find out. In any case though, I guess that's it for now guys, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more next time. Nadeko Snake Part 2 with episode 10. Getting into the final stretch of Bakemonogatari before we move on to the other parts of the series here. I mean, there's 15 episodes in total of Bake, and I'm looking at it. If there are 15, I'm wondering how they're going to split this up. If this is going to be a 3-part arc like most of them have been, then the next one would have to be a 4-part arc, or there could be two-part ones, or maybe this is even a 4-part one and the next one is 3, who knows? There's quite a few possible permutations of that. Oh well, I want to learn more about all this. It seems like Nadeko might have been trying to find a solution to this problem herself, judging by her looking at the magic and occult books, and then whatever book she was reading, Araragi looked at it and it gave him the indication of what was going on somehow, so weird. But I'm sure I'll find out more about that next time, and hope to catch you guys there. But till then, I will see you guys all later!